before the world came calling, before borders were drawn in foreign ink. The Congo breathed freely, a land untouched, where rivers carved ancient paths through emerald forests, and villages rose in harmony with the earth. This was life, pure, whole, and sovereign. But far away, a king cast his gaze upon this paradise. King Leopold II, a man cloaked in royalty, yet driven by something far darker. To him, the Congo was not a home, but a prize. In the grand halls of Europe, men gathered not to protect, but to divide. At the center stood Leopold, commanding, persuasive, unchallenged. With ink and paper, a nation was claimed, without its people ever knowing. Deep in the forest, life began to change. Hands that once farmed and fished now bled from harvesting rubber. The jungle, once a source of life, was becoming a place of quiet suffering. Then they came, boots against soil, rifles against silence. The soldiers arrived without invitation, and with them, fear, emotional heartbreaking, as mothers. Children are held not as people, but as leverage, their freedom exchanged for quotas, their lives reduced to numbers. The forest grew heavier, not with rain, but with dread. Men were driven deeper into its shadows, not to live, but to produce, or suffer. And when the quotas were not met, punishment came, swift, merciless, unimaginable, a system where human hands became proof of obedience. They returned, not with stories, not with honor, but with baskets, filled with silence. The forest watched and remembered. Some even took pride in it. Lives counted, like trophies, villages burned, as if they were nothing at all. And behind the smoke, echoes of the forgotten, fields once rich with promise, now stood abandoned. The soil waited, but the hands that nurtured it were gone. Hunger spread, quietly, relentlessly. Children weakened, families fading, as the land of abundance turned to despair. Villages emptied, names lost, graves multiplied, without markers, without justice, a silence too vast to measure. But the truth could not stay buried forever. Roger Casement arrived, not as a conqueror, but as a witness. He listened, and he wrote, story by story, wound by wound. The hidden horrors found a voice. Ink became evidence, and silence began to break. Across Europe, the world began to see. Headlines screamed, truths long denied. The Congo was no longer invisible, and the king faced the flames of exposure. King Leopold II tried to erase the past, burning records, destroying proof. But history does not burn so easily. Even now, the forest remembers. In the mist, in the wind, echoes of ancestors linger, watching, waiting, remembering, and yet the people endure. Strong, proud, unbroken, along the Congo River, life rises again, rooted in resilience. As the sun sets over the Congo, its rivers carry more than water. They carry memory of millions who suffered, who endured, who must never be forgotten. Their voices still rise